Perfect.
There we go.
All right. So, what, 2.5 hours?
2.5 hours.
Get it back in. John's not with us this evening. He's still feeling ill, but
Been missed. I've had to get under the car,
Yeah.
John.
we had to reduce the amount of back pain and neck pain between the two of us. So, all right, well, back together. New oil filter, 5W30, fresh in there, and coolant's in, and we should be ready to fire up. We just didn't put the breathers on it for now, just to save some time. It's getting late at night, and we don't want to annoy the neighbors too much.
Well, the few neighbours I have got, but we've got the door open. It's freezing outside.
Yeah, it's like almost it's me in the 20s tonight, or that's minus what for Celsius?
English. It's going to be 0.
It's be colder than that. It'd be negatives.
No, it's only 0 tonight.
Yeah.
Right.
Prime it up. I mean, everything's been drained, so it's gonna. There it is. Well, it's stone cold. I would give it a try at a battery. Hopefully the battery's not too dead.
Well, no, so it's got a battery saver on it.
Oh, okay. Well, give it a shot. Sounds a little weak. It's just cold. I think the battery is just inefficient right now. Ooh, there we go. Oh. Yep. Close the door. Oil pressure. $35.
Yeah.
All right.
Obviously it's cold.
Yeah. Either the oil burning off the headers when we had it flipped upside down. Yep. I gotta say, the supercharger is much quieter. It's not groaning.
In oil.
It's not groaning as hard. I think the oil was maybe too thick. It is much quieter. Yeah, because we were flipping the engine over, it got on the headers. So it's just burning off. It's already dissipating. Check the leaks. Fuel leaks.
She's alive.
35, 40 psi pressure. Right out here. Cold idle with 530 with a high volume pump. And we're dead cold still. And we're just gonna let it warm up. I'll bring you back in a few minutes. Rev it up a little bit. Gently. That is so much quieter. So guys, now that we're warmed up,
Motherfucker! We'll have to bleep that out.
188 on the coolant temp. So it is still flickering, which is a bit disappointing, but we're doing it with 5W30 instead of 2050.
Yeah.
So hey, look at the pressure on the pump. Give it a little bit of a rev. Hold it, rev it up. Good. So I think we're good enough for a little bit. Let's shut it down, do some cleanup, and then some finishing thoughts. All right, and so, but underneath is all really good. I mean, they're as dry as a bone still. Hopefully it stays that way. Where I'm looking at here. So, if nothing else, it's not leaking any oil anymore, Pete, so.
No, that is a massive bonus, isn't it? New sump gasket and a new rear main seal.
Yeah, time will tell, but looking good for now. But yeah, you just got to wipe up some of this old stuff down here where it was slinging it all.
Yeah, do you know, that means I've got a bit on the car that hasn't run 10s.
Oh, yeah. Well, the gaskets?
The gasket, yeah, and the rear sump seal.
Well, it probably flew over here on a plane, so there's...
Yeah, that don't count.
Let me get back up top here. Yeah, just some last minute tidying for the breather system. Just super short Allen head bolts that are just a bugger to get at.
Yeah.
But I still think it's a success. We're getting the same types of pressures we were before. Now we're running 5W30 with a high volume pump than we were with 20W50 with a standard volume pump. So before we couldn't do any more unless we start dumping like gear oil in it or STP or friction modifiers or some thick stuff. But now I think going to 10W40 would put you right where you want to be. And I mean, you can drive it just like this, it's just like it would be before, just like it was before, and ooh, be happy. Oh, you're gonna slip out.
Yeah, too short.
Yeah, we just gotta put the tire on and roll it back forward. But yeah, it's running really good. I think it sounds better than with the thick oil because the supercharger is so much quieter. Valve train is pretty darn quiet. And I think it's going to be a win.
A win-win. We like wins.
So, a lot of work, but for what little reward we're going to get out of it. But it's kind of what needed to be done, and I think this engine is still super healthy. And we're going to roll with it.
Yeah.
So we might drive it like this, I think, until the summer months.
Yeah.
The summer hits, and then if you're still bothered by the issue of the low oil pressure light coming on, then we'll change oil again.
Yeah.
Before we hit the track.
Just before we hit the drag.
Yeah. No, doesn't always work 100% out like you plan, but here we're not going to lie to you until everything's perfect. But it is what it is.
You're almost there, almost.
But so this engine will do you good until you get the other one built. All right, guys. Thanks again for sticking with us. Just a short little video this week, and I'll catch you guys again soon.